people so they can talk about it.
I think you should first of all just give them more time. I think even this morning, Eden Park, I saw some kids who didn't want to go home. I think they wanted to stay and still enjoy, but the parents were pushing them to go home. I think they were saying, we have guests coming over and so on. I think if you just give them more time and then let them interact with other kids as well, with the same age. Don't force yourself to tell them, no, just stay with me all the time, stay with family, let them play with other kids, let them enjoy themselves, and then bring the whole community together.
But of course, I have to say, of course, you're absolutely right. We have to give enough, of course, freedom to our children. Of course, we have children underage or children which are child youth, which they do. However, we have to find interaction between the old and the young, because we have the tradition. We want to pass you the tradition. But if you throw it in the bin, this is very important. Otherwise, you go away and you go wrong. Not only you, thousands. Therefore, we have the tradition. We learned it from our fathers, our grandfathers, and we want to pass to you. And we are really which father doesn't love his child? Which mother doesn't love his child? Therefore, they want to pass. Again, we have to. Our fault. We cannot find the right way to pass it to you. And the young folks,
or maybe the right package.
Right package, absolutely. You're absolutely right, because the times are different. At the moment, as we're talking about your brother, for example, Somalia, we cannot, because tradition of the Somalia is tradition of there, which is good for there. But of course, tradition of England, UK is a different. We are Somali, but we are different, because for example, when the Ashafi, rahimahumullah, he was in Iraq. He was given a fatwa in something, and he came to the Egypt and he gave a different fatwa. He says, how come it different? Because he says the food is different, the tradition is different. I cannot give a fatwa which I've given to them. Therefore, our traditions come different, and we have to care. We have to look after you. We want to give you, but you have to listen a little bit.
Very true.
And listen a little bit to the father, for no father wants bad for his. And of course, we have to, as an old person like me, should not dictate to you, should work with you. You understand? Many, they don't understand how to talk to their children. They want to shout and scream. No, these children, which in the UK especially born, they have, from 5 years, they have their own brain. They have own mind. And we have to communicate. Don't let this communicate break between me and you. You advise me, and I advise you in the way which is Sunnah to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam stay beautifully, and Islam flourish to all the world. Islam is the most beautiful, simple, peaceful religion in the world. And Islam is, Mamma mia, I love this. I love Islam. Islam is so kind, so good, and everybody loves to be Muslim.
Let me add into this. I remember my young son, it was a week ago. you know, 5 days they go to school. 1 day, or they go to full-time madrasa. They have 1 day for the whole week.
You also run a madrasa yourself?
Yes.
What's it called?
Al-Rawda Institute, based in London Muslim Center. I'm the head teacher of the madrasa. And Ustad Abdul Salam is one of the senior teachers there. And the main admin as well. So I remember my son was telling me, giving me, reminding me, the Eid is near. What plan do you have for us? I said, that's a very good question to ask. So I have to plan ahead for them. No, that day is for them. I have to take them and make them feel